So, hey guys, and welcome back to scripting tutorial number 14 still, which is also about the loop. But now we are gonna learn about for loop, and I'm gonna continue from that point because I wanted to tell you, I didn't explain to you that Boolean is actually like a bit more like wider than you think. It's not true or false always. It can also be like, well, it is true or false, but a bit more complicated. It could be like, for example, I created a variable called just banana, and then um, I'll do, uh, because you can do like that, if banana is less than 5 or just 50, because why not? Do and then print hey, and then we are gonna just put a wait command just because something might have gone wrong or something. No, as you can see, just printed hey a lot of times. Or we just can print banana, so we would be 100% sure what did it print. And if it was like exact 50 times or just 49, that's for sure. No, that is not the case, and that's why I put it a wait command, because some kind of things should be like so. And I believe it should work now. No, that's because I did everything correctly, but I didn't do the increment. I need to do banana equals banana plus 1, else it would just do nothing. And that's a problem. And as you can see, just counts until 50. And that's neat. Also, you could use exactly like if statements, you can use the AND, not add. And for example, and banana equals no, not equals, is less than 1 or something. Well, that will never be the case because it just doesn't work like that. But I believe it does work. Oh, it works just because it doesn't need to be exact value. But if I do like this, it just will never stop, as you see here, or it just doesn't even start because it's 0. So yeah, enough of while loops. Also, you can just do exactly the same thing for repeat loop. Just basically you write repeat like so, and then you just delete this, and then until, and this is how you convert your things. And then you just put everything right here. I mark this off like so, and then just toss it right here, and just switch those things with other things, and this is how you change it. You can just do not equal to 1, and this will work. As you can see right here, I think it won't stop. Oh wait, it did. So enough of that. I'll just show you that you can do it like so, just comparing values. And now we are gonna go ahead and do a couple things now. First of all, I'm gonna show you the for loop, and I'm gonna make it quickly. So I made it, and as you can see, it kinda seems confusing. The word for, well, you just need to know the syntax or just how to use it. Like in English lessons, you learn how to form sentences. So scripting is kinda the same actually. You need to know how to use various functions, I guess, or just words. This is how you use for word, well, sentence, I guess. This is for just start of the thing, and I'm not gonna show you that real complex picture, I'm gonna explain you briefly. So for there is a word, you start the loop, and then we have variable. This is a variable. You can call it anyway, like a band, and it's equal to 1, from 1 to 100. It can be any value actually, like 5 or just 44 or just even minus 44 or 45. Well, you get the point. And it has to be number, obviously. And now this is the max value. It just counts. This loop just counts from 1 to 100, and then it's for the argument or just the value is increment. So how many numbers you wanna increase this number? So yeah, and we just gonna print ban, and this is how you do this, and it should say 2040, well, like so. And if it is more, it just doesn't do that. If it overcomes that, it also doesn't do that. Well, what if I make opposite? If I make, for example, 999 comma 1, it won't stop. Well, it won't even go. As you can see, it didn't print at anything. That's because it just if it is more, then it doesn't do anything. And you also wanna just make it to go, to run. So you need to do -1 or -10 or -101.4. I don't really know. Depends on what do you want. And as you can see, just printed all those numbers, and there are a lot of them. And that's the band variable. But I wrote I in the first place because it's usual thing, and it's the most common letter for this loop. Also, there is another variable together with this one. It's usually V, and then in pairs, and that's really confusing, so I'm not gonna show you this in the beginner series. It will be in the skilled series, so you can just wait a couple of days for me to end the series, and then you are gonna learn about that. And this will be the first tutorial. There is one useful thing. Well, first of all, I need to stop, and then I'm gonna insert a part. Well, there are a couple things that are really useful for this loop. One of them is just changing transparency really smoothly, or reflectance, and then I don't really know, maybe size, possibly, but position is for sure is the really cool to change for the part. So I might just call it B for banana, and then for I equals 1 comma no, you can do like this, 0 comma 1 comma 0.01, and you don't just writing nothing. It's just the same thing as writing 0.01, if you get me, of course. So yeah, now we are gonna write script dot parent dot b. Well, of course I can move it in this place, but meh, never mind. Dot transparency equals I, or we can just do that. This equal this minus thing, but nah, I'm good. Whoa, that was cool. I just got the word don't. That's weird, you know, and funny a bit. Okay, now we don't see the part, and that's because we need to. Oh, I don't really know if you can just write and wait. I don't know, maybe Well, we are about to find out. So yeah, let's run. You know, it's still a bit visible. Just telling you. Or I believe that's because there is that ugly. No, I think it doesn't have complete transparency. Yeah, as you can see, for some reason. That's weird. Or maybe just broken. I don't really know. What if we do like that? If we waited here, will it work? It appears to fade out, and it's still kind of visible. Well, it's almost invisible, but that is weird. That's really weird. I know something is bad with this because it didn't do this before. Also, never mind. Let's just. Well, I needed that wait command. I'll just gonna change its position then. Well, I didn't need to do like this. I just can. Well, not position. Maybe just C frame. Well, that's basically the same. Not like that. We are going to do like this. Plus C frame. No. I believe you need to, if you add C frame and vector free, you need vector free value to add. Because for some reason, I believe you can't add the C frame value. I don't really know. And then 0, comma, how do I call this? I believe. I. And then 0, and if we run, it should do the things I want. Okay, this is interesting, but I believe it did the things. It was just a bit too slow. Let's just anchor it to be sure that it wasn't a mistake. Yes, it does fly up, but it's really slowly. Because it does that, because the wait command just wait, and if you put nothing in those brackets, is faster than doing like this, 0.01. And I believe if we did this, it should go faster. Yes, it does that. Yeah, and that's a bit fast, just a little bit. Okay, now another thing that you can do is just write dot position and then vector free that new well, dot position plus vector free that new, but that's basically the same thing. Well, almost. So let's go to the next thing I wanted to show you. So first of all, I'll make a while loop. So now we are gonna talk about loop breaking. This is how you write it, just break thing. And you cannot do this in outside of while loop because it just wouldn't make any sense and it wouldn't do anything. It just writes an error, no loop to break, and that is the thing. So what it does, it just probably adds a breakpoint right here, or it's just something similar to the function returning. You just write function, for example, a. And then I close it, and there is a return field right here, but it's not really the same. What it does, it just stops this and then goes along in those lines. So yeah, obviously that's not very useful to do like this. I suggest you to use it in if statements. For example, if of course just throws an end. If banana is equal to watermelon, then just break like so, and we are going to do like this. Just print banana, and then if we run, it should say numbers. Come on, I believe I didn't put the end. Oh yeah. Okay, let's try to break this time. What it does, just has a breakpoint. Remember, just you can put like this. you can just write, okay, now just print 0. And that was why it just crashed, because I didn't do that. Banana equals banana plus 1, and then it just goes along those lines. So now it should do everything as I wanted, and as you can see, it stops until 21. Now if I just comment it out, because it's the easiest way to do things, I'm just put those two things. Now it should go until 75 if I'm right. Yes, I am. And it just stopped right here. Nice. Now, that's basically it. I gonna explain you now really simply. So we said watermelon, just a variable, to 21, right? And then banana to 0. So we did a loop, which we learned in the previous episode, while banana, which is equal to 0, is less than 75, and then we waited, when we did stuff, which is banana just increased this variable to 1, well, plus 1, and then we printed this variable, and then we checked if this variable banana is equal to watermelon, which is equal to 21. Then if it is, then we broke it, or else it just goes around, and that's really simple. Also, we can just check if it really goes around those lines and it just doesn't stop right here or something. We can print something like this, loop ended. Well, that's just a custom thingy. You can write here anything you want, and if we run, it should say loop ended at the end, obviously. And as you can see, that's really simple. And unfortunately, that is the end of the episode and tutorial. Next episode, I'm probably gonna tell you something interesting, and it will be something. It's kinda related to script, but it's not. And sadly, next episode will be the last one of beginner series. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to rate this, and if you liked it, just hit that like button. If you don't like it, just hit that dislike button, whichever you prefer, and I'll see you next time.